Hello everybody and welcome on in. It's Jamie with Rō.12 Creations and you are joining me for an affiliate spotlight right here on the Rust-Covered Cottage by Christina's page. So we're going to do a quilt called Virginia Reel. It has another name too. It's like tied in knots, tangled in knots, or tangled knots or something like that. And I can't remember it exactly, but we're going to go with Virginia Reel. But here I've done some prep. You can see where I've painted in the background. We've done one layer. I don't think it's going to need another layer, honestly. So we might just be ahead of the schedule. Then yay, somebody's already testing it. Just because you type the word Virginia in does not mean you have to purchase the kit, but it will send you the link, okay? I don't want you to feel like you're forced. By typing it, you're forced to order. You're not. If you love the kit, or if there's some other kit you like of mine that you would like to order, then by all means, I shouldn't say mine. It's Christina's kits, not mine. If you see another barn quilt or any other kit that you like, you may order those. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the kit first. It measures 10.5 inches square, and you get 2 layers. This is called the backer board, or the backer surface, and it measures 1/4 inch thick white birch wood. Okay, it's not MDF, it's solid wood. It's wood, okay? And it's birch wood at that, so that's good. Let me look at it. There's a shadow. I don't think I need another coat, honestly. I think I did a pretty good job with that, but I'll tell you about the paints here shortly. This might be a shorter live than I was thinking. Okay, I may have prepped too much. I don't know. Okay, so that's that. Then you get a top surface that has all the pieces on there, okay? And it's also 1/4 inch thick birch wood. So what you'll do when you get the kit is there will be pieces that you need to remove. And the way you'll know which pieces is to remove is that you'll go to the website and look at the finished product. And that will show you which pieces to remove. And also we've started adding a guide on there for you that has X marks on the spots that you remove, okay? So keep that in mind. You'll use the website to help you know which pieces to remove. Christina leaves all the pieces to the kit there in place so that they don't shift around and go flying everywhere during shipping, because you never know how it's going to be handled when you're shipping things. So there's that. And the kit is $25 and the shipping is free. Okay, so that includes shipping. Shipping's always free on the kits. Paint, not so much. So, since I think we're only going to do, I'm not going to put another coat of paint. Let me tell you what I did. Okay, the next step you do is you'll take the frame away. And I've already painted the frame, you all. So I take it, it'll be on here just like this, blank wood. I take it and I flip it over. I take my pencil and I write the word top up here. And that lets me know that I need to match this to the top of my kit. And I'm going to write the word top on my backer board as well, because this one really doesn't have a top or a bottom. The only way I know that it's the top is because I've numbered my pieces. So there's that. I'm sorry, y'all. I've got allergies like crazy right now for some reason. So excuse me. I'm doing good, Mike. How are you? So that's the first step you'll do. It'll come shrink wrapped. Christina does a very wonderful job of taking good care with your packages when she ships them. They are taped in the corners to keep your pieces from shifting. All 4 corners will have tape on them. And then we flip it over. I'm sorry, I just got paint on there. Anyways, that's what distracted me. I'm so sorry, y'all. And my throat is distracting me too. Good gracious, I hope I keep my voice. But all 4 corners will be taped, and then it will be shrink wrapped so that nothing hopefully shifts around during shipping. Occasionally, you might have some shifting a little bit, but not a whole lot. Hope everybody's doing okay. If you all have a comment that I don't see, I will try to go back and look at the comments on Christina's page once the live is over. And then that way I can answer your questions then. If you ask me a question during the live and I don't see it and I don't respond to you, message me and I will certainly answer you. Okay? I will certainly answer you if you message me. Okay, so there's that. So the next step after I take the frame and flip it over and write the word top, and then if there's not a top or a bottom to my quilt kit, I'll put top up here. That way I know when I go to glue my pieces together that I know to match the word top to the word top over here so that I will fit it in the right spot. Okay? Clear as mud? I'll tell you what I'll do is when I'll work for a little bit and then I'll pull my iPad back up and check comments. That way, hopefully I won't miss too many comments. All right, so just to let you know, I used a makeup sponge, a white wedge makeup sponge, and I used the Paint Couture color Espresso. It's an acrylic mineral paint, and I only used one coat with that makeup sponge. And that's what I did for the frame, okay? Now for the base, the backer board, the backer surface, the base of the surface, I used a color from Chalk Couture. It's a chalk style paint called Cozy Beige. And I only did one coat, and I'm not sure if I need to do another coat or not, but I don't think I do. So I only did one coat there as well. It looks like I got pretty good coverage on it, honestly. So we're going to leave it at that, I think. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? It's good to see you. All right, now let me pull up my comments and see if anybody has any questions or if I missed anybody. I wish I could leave it open, but I forgot to charge my, I didn't forget to charge it. It just didn't get charged. Let's see. Here we go. Let me pull up my comments again. See if I can find Miss Christina. Her page. Find me and I'll read the comments over here really quickly. There we go. Let's see. You're doing pretty good, Mike. I'm glad you're doing pretty good. Hi, Renee. How are you? Hey, my sweet Jody girl from Primitive Country Memories. How are you, dear? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so I didn't miss any comments. Good, good, good. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go. Y'all sprinkle us on out there, too. That'll help us greatly. All right, so now the next thing I need to show you is what else I've done. There are some pieces that I painted this color, and I put 2 coats of it, and that color is called Grounded, and it's an acrylic mineral paint. Called Grounded. Not that you can tell because my words are backwards. But that color's called Grounded, and it's a gorgeous beige color. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that's color number 2. So we've used, really color number 3. Espresso was the frame. Cozy Beige was right here in this the background. And then the color number 3 is Grounded. So now, the next thing I did, all these other pieces that have numbers on them, well, not all the other pieces that have numbers. Some of the pieces I decoupaged, and I went ahead and decoupaged them because I didn't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me paint, or, not paint, but I didn't want you to have to sit here and watch me sand all these pieces, because there are a ton of pieces. That's right, Mike, you are correct. Keep them away. Put up that X mark. Keep them out. Hey, Shannon with Rō.12 Cottage, how are you? So I used a napkin. Well, first things first, I painted the background with 1 coat of this linen paint. Because it's a nice neutral, I just put 1 coat. With the same makeup sponge. And then I used a napkin. Let me show you my pack of napkins. I found these. I think I found them at Home Goods. Let's see if I... Well, it doesn't have the, normally on the sticker it tells you where. I think it's Home Goods, but look at those pretty napkins. So I used this pretty napkin. I used it on the chicken quilt, Barn Quilt too. So if you remember me doing the barnyard chicken I used that too. So then I painted first with that linen color from Folk Art. Then I decoupaged that napkin on top and sanded my pieces so I could get rid of the extra napkin off there. Hey, Cindy Weens, how are you, sweet friend? Welcome in. All right, so see how many pieces there are? There are a ton of these little pieces. So now that I've got everything ready, the next step is to put your pieces down before you start any kind of distressing or gluing. And we're going to see if we like how we have things placed. If we like the colors, if we like how everything's placed on here and all of that good stuff. So let's get started here. Let's move my little pieces over here and the larger pieces over here. So let's put our frame down. We're going to check and see what I did. I didn't realize I had prepped so much, y'all. I'm so sorry. I guess I was in focus mode. How is everybody doing? Are y'all doing good tonight? Have you had a good week so far? I don't know what that is. Must be a flake of Mod Podge. It's a flake of nothing now. Okay, let's put our pieces in now. Let's start with the center. So here's 17. There's 19. So I write on the back of each piece what number matches the backer board. That way I know where to glue them when I'm finished. I see Emma B watching. Hello, Emma B. Okay, there's 18. And there's number 20. Now, I'll worry about it being a little more perfect once I get this glued together. All right, now let's go ahead and do these little triangles. I see Carol T with Carol T Studio 5 and DIY. There's number 9. We could be jumping everywhere over here. 14. I'm being very careful with these pieces. I don't want to drop them. They're so tiny, I don't know if I'd find them if I drop them. They are like Tiggers. They bounce. There's number 12. We could play bingo with all the numbers. There's number 6. I hope this looks good. In my mind, I thought it would. In my mind, I thought it would look... Now, I went neutral tonight, which is kind of unusual for me. But I did go neutral. I did not use any wild and crazy colors tonight. I went completely neutral. Are you surprised? Let's get our pieces in, and then you can tell me if you like it or not. If we like our color pieces in here. Well, it helps if you put your shape in there correctly, Jamie. There's number 2. Now, this might seem like a lot of steps to follow, but that's how I do it. That's how I do it to get my pretty pieces to turn out. Number 13. If you know a shortcut, then you use your shortcut. It's 15. By all means, use that shortcut. And if you know any magic shortcuts, share them with us. Share them away. Fraggle Rock, the cartoon series on NBC. I remember Fraggle, I can't even say it, Mike. I remember Fraggle Rock. Okay, now let's put these little slots in here. And then you can tell me if you like it. There's 27. 28. 26. 25. How's everybody's weather? I've been hearing about more bad storms. I don't know if I'm getting all the comments or not. If I'm not, y'all are quiet tonight. If I am getting all the comments, y'all are quiet tonight. 21. 23. And 22. Look at you. Now turn it around. Look at there. What do you think about that? It's neutral. What do you think? Hit those hearts if pinwheels are one of your favorite quilt blocks. This does kind of look like a pinwheel, doesn't it? This one's called the Virginia Reel. You're loving it already? So that's what, uh-oh, that one went sliding. But that's, what do you think? Did I do okay with my colors? Let me zoom in so you can see the flowers. Oh, Mindy says she's loving it already. Okay, good. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yippee-ki, yay. There we go. I kind of like it, y'all. I kind of like it. All right, let me pull up my comments and see if I missed any over here. This is for aggravating, but we got to do what we got to do sometimes. Of course you did. Take me away. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Let's see if I've missed any comments recently. See, it's already down to... Let's see. No, y'all are just quiet tonight. ABC Sports presents. You loving the neutrals? Yay! Good, Cindy. I'm glad to hear that. There you go, Cheryl. Cheryl... That's my name of my page. Yes, Rō.12 Creations. Oh, you typed in... Oh, it's sent to my inbox, it says. It will not send to a business page's inbox, by the way. You have to be under your personal page. Okay, anybody have any questions before we start distressing it? I didn't realize that I had done so much, but apparently I did. As we can tell. I wonder if I need to... What do you all think? You tell me what you think here. Let me close this. Do you think I need to put the bars in here? Do you think I need to paint those beige and put those in? You love it, Diane? Yay! What do y'all think? Should I leave it as it is or add those 4 bars right there? What do you think? Let me know. I've got them. Where did I put them? I've got them sitting right here in a bag. All I have to do is pull them out. Let me know whether you think we need them or not. Let me pull them out of here. There's only 4. Shouldn't be too hard to find. 1, 2, 3, and number 4 right there. And I saved my pieces in case I need to replace it. You love it, Diane? Yay! Yay! I went neutral with this one. Let's see. Now, it's not been painted, and if we do paint it, it's still going to be the same beige color. Just keep that in mind. This is going to go on one of these sides here. I don't know which. If we put them in here, tell me what you think. It's pretty. You love the colors in the napkin. Thank you very much. All right, let's put this one here. Y'all tell me if it looks better with all 3 bars. I know it's not painted, but just kind of use your imagination a little bit. I don't know what else to tell you about that. Can't decide how I couldn't decide if I wanted to use them or not use them. But since I've already got everything all ready for you. We need the bars. Don't you think we need the bars in there? Your grandchildren love to paint the ones you don't use. Yes, Mindy, that's a great idea. I think the bars need to be in there, don't you? I think it gives it more dimension. Let's add the bars in. I think. Y'all are not telling me anything, so I'm going to have to make an executive decision here. Yep, Mindy says use them. All right. So we're going to use them then, because Mindy said so. This shouldn't take us too terribly long to paint them. Not too terribly long. Thank you for your help, Miss Mindy. It always helps to have another opinion sometimes. All right, let's pull up our little painting board. Ooh, that's chilly. Very pretty, yes. All right, Cheryl says yes. Mary says very pretty. Okay, let's get our color. I told you we used ground. No, wrong color, Jarmer. That would have been a mistake. Let's use Cozy Beige. I'm trying to decide if I want to use Cozy Beige or if I want to use Candlelight. Decisions. I don't know if I don't have a color that's... Let's just use Cozy Beige. Use them. Yes, use them. Your pleasure. Thank you. All right, here's our little makeup sponge. It's not too crusty, so let's go for it. Make sure I've got the right color. It wouldn't do any good for us to use grounded. So let's use this. Is anyone else like me needing a haircut? I finally called today and got an appointment, but I can't go until July the 2nd. I'll try not to look like this every single time, but here this week with the heat and humidity, I just have been throwing it up like this. It's just a whole lot easier. Just a whole lot easier. Anybody else's hair affected by the humidity like mine is? I don't have any funny stories to tell you. Nothing like that. Let's do this one because the strokes go this way. The grain of the wood. I always paint with the grain of the wood. It'll give you the smoothest, most even coat. I know something we can do, I think, to add some details. We could throw some polka dots on here with that grounded color. That'll help it out. That'll help it out. I see Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. There's Cheryl Mesh hopping in here. Don't let me spook you. I can't really see you. It just says so-and-so's watching. One lady thought I could really see her one time. I thought that was pretty funny. She said she was a little worried because she thought that you could actually see me. Because I can see you're watching. That would creep somebody out, I'm sure. I can't physically see you. It just tells me that you're watching. That's what that means. All right, now let's do this one. What do y'all think? Some polka dots on these with that grounded color? Nothing crazy, just a few. You know me and my polka dots. I love my polka dots. I love my polka dots. If I had my sponge daubers, I could make bigger polka dots. But then that might detract from the pretty daintiness of those flowers. Don't need quite so much, but I did. I went ahead and got a lot anyways. Does anybody have anything fun planned for the week? What everybody have for dinner? Tell me all the things. tell me all the things. There we go. There we are, there we are. Yes, polka dots. Mindy's my yes person. All right, let's give them a dry real quick, and I will put another coat on here. So let's dry them up real quick. Well, your glue tool's not going to do it. I can't deal with the same color tools. Okay, loud noise alert here in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do it like this so they don't blow off the table. Or maybe I can hold them down. That way I can see better. There we go. Did I paint that last one? It doesn't look like it. Yes to the polka dots. Anybody else have any other ideas? There we go. Now let's go for coat number 2. You haven't had dinner yet. This Thursday you're going to an outdoor art and craft fair. Ooh, Pat, that sounds fun. Oh, it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast, isn't it? 5:30. I mean West Coast. I've got my I'm directionally challenged tonight. I'm directionally challenged every night. Not just tonight. I went very heavy-handed on that paint. Let me wipe back here. Didn't mean to, but I ended up doing it. Okay, that looks better. Now, let's go for it again. Let's see if I can't get less paint this go round. I think I did better. Can you see my work surface okay? Y'all let me know. I'm going to start asking you all yes or no questions. Maybe we could play 20 questions while I'm doing this. I'll think of something and you have to guess what it is and you get 20 guesses. You want to play a game? Maybe that'll get y'all talking to me. Is everybody tired? Have you had a long day? Yay, thank you for letting me know, Miss Mindy, that you can see just fine. I had trouble with my crazy tripod tonight. Sometimes it likes to work okay, and then sometimes it wants to have me at a crazy angle. And tonight was a crazy angle night. There we go. Hey, Jamie, what was your favorite 80s game show that you watched when you were younger? Good question. Let me think about that. In the 80s. Probably. Well, the only time I got to watch it was if I had a sick day. I was homesick, but The Price is Right was pretty cool. Was Wheel of Fortune around in the 80s? Like Wheel of Fortune. Probably what's the name of that game? Hey, Teresa, how are you? Good to see you. What was the name of that game where they would say no whammies? That one was a pretty good one. No whammies. What was the name of that game show? All right, we are finished with the cozy beige. Let's give it a dry, and we'll add some polka dots. And hopefully it won't detract from our pretty little dainty flowers too much. Hopefully it will not. In 3, 2, 1, loud noise alert. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Press your luck. That's right. Thank you, Irene. And how are you, ma'am? I didn't see you sneak in. I like press your luck pretty good, Mike. Okay, that dries pretty quickly because it's a chalk paint. All right, now let me find my little embossing tool. We'll pull our grounded paint over here. Let me shake it up so I can get some paint in the lid. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Press your luck. Your daughter loved that game. I did too. They would say, no whammies. No whammies. Then that thing would go, boom. I'm being silly now. Okay, there we go. Now let's do some polka dots. I'm going to use the larger end to do some dots. Hopefully I don't make a giganto mess. Y'all were probably like, there she goes again with those doggone polka dots. Can't help it, just like them. Sure do like them. The dating game was always funny. Yes, it was, Cheryl. You were watching and playing a game, Irene. I do that sometimes when I watch my friends. When I watch all my friends craft. Those are gonna have to go off the edge. There we go. One down, free to go. Let's go for it. And I'm working from right to left because I'm left-handed. So if you were wondering why I was doing that, I could work this way. I'm not measuring either. You need a shirt like mine. We have a strawberry festival every year, and it's a big deal there in Tennessee. It came from Love and Faith. I don't know if they still have it or not, but they might have some other ones with strawberries on them. When in doubt, just dot it. I like that philosophy a lot. I do. Miss Mindy, I sure do. I didn't space that one out too good. That's okay. It's homemade. Not perfect. All right, we're halfway there. There's number two. Let me clean my dotting tool. Clean that dotting tool. I probably should have sanded it before I dotted it, but I'm just now thinking about that. You all had bad storms. Card sharks on CBS. I forgot about that one, Mr. Mike. Did you like card sharks, Mike? Oh, what a night. Tell you what, my air conditioner is working really good right around here at my feet. Okay, one more. One more time. It keeps saying so-and-so is watching, so-and-so is watching. So don't forget, if you would like this kit for yourself, all you have to do is type the word Virginia in the comments, and the link to the kit will be sent to you. And there's no pressure to buy. And you can also shop the website from that same link. You can also shop the website from the same link. Oh, I got heavy-handed on that dot. Got heavy-handed on that dot. I did. Oh, I'm gonna be off the. All right, there we go. Clean my dotting tool. We're all done. We'll give those a dry. Well, you should go back down in there pretty easily there, little fella. Let's put the lid on our grounded paint. As the world turns on CBS. Do you like to watch soap operas, Mike? Where did you get your dotting tool? It's from the Dollar Tree. It's really an embossing tool, I think. But it's from the Dollar Tree. And it has a little small tip on one end and a larger little tip on the other end. All right, so let's give these a dry. Then we'll start our distress. Well, I better put them back down again. Let's see how it looks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the craft section in the Dollar Tree. Trying to think. It's probably like near the... It's somewhere in the craft section. Where they have the paint brushes and things. They might be in that area. I don't know, every Dollar Tree seems to be different. Especially need to focus on this one here on the bottom. If you can't find one there, Amazon does sell them, they're just not the same. They have different sizes on Amazon. You're welcome. Happy to help you. All right, that's going to have to be enough. Good gracious. How long does it take to dry some dots? That one's the one that's bothering me the most. Yeah, it's not quite dry. I'm gonna have to be gentle with those. All right, now let's pull our little board back over here. And let's put our polka dots up in here, see how they look. See if we like them before I start distressing. So let's be, oh, I didn't number these, so I don't guess it really matters. Don't guess it really matters very much. Let me see which way the wood's going. I didn't number these because I didn't put them in there. Okay, wood's going the long way. That means you go right here. Now, y'all let me know if it's too busy, if it looks okay. What do you think? Does it look cute with the button? I mean, the polka dot. Oh, I'm seeing hearts. Where dear. What do you think about that with the polka dots? Yes, no, maybe? I kind of like it. I kind of like it, I say. As Foghorn Leghorn says, I say. Ooh, thank you for the hearts. Okay, so what we're going to do now is start distressing everything. I don't think there's anything that really needs sanding. So I say we get busy with the distressing. So let's use some Debbie's DIY Design Diary wax. Let me push this up here just a real quickly. And see if I can't get a hold of my little... You like it? Cute? Love it? Good. Thank y'all. Would you tell me if you didn't like it? Well, there goes half my stuff off my little stack here. Let me get my brush out. A little waxer. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. I just love that little napkin. I do. I don't think it's going to sit up there now that I've pulled my... There we go. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed the mess. Now let me pull my little palette over here. All right. What I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is remove this piece. That might need a little sanding. That would be, I'll be honest. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Let's, okay, y'all close your eyes because I'm getting ready to scooch them all off the board. We've got to do it because I got to distress the background too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The background needs distressing, too. Y'all bear with me, because it's quite a few pieces. And I could be slower than molasses in January. You love it, Darlene? Good. How are you? I didn't see you sneak in here either. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. I need wax. There we go. Ooh, I got wax then. It hurt me. That might be enough wax to last me for a good long while there. Good long while. Ooh, I got a chill come over me. I like to make circular motions. And then take that paper towel if you think it's too big, too dark, and buff it. Take that paper towel and buff away. don't like what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing that. All right. Oh, I don't need to do that. There we go. Anybody have anything funny going on? Any good funny stories? I don't have anything funny to tell you, I don't think. Our weather was crazy today. We would have a rain shower and then the sun would come out. And when I say rain shower, it was like, and then done. And then the sun would come out. And then we'd have another, and then the sun would come out. It was crazy. So very funny. There's number two. Number two for the back. Great, and you just snuck in very late. Nothing wrong with that at all. There's no such thing as being late in the crafting world unless you just don't show up, period. Then you are kind of late. But then again, you really aren't because you could watch a replay. If you want to. It's all if you want to. Get it over here just a little bit more. Okay, last one in the center, and then we have these two up here, and then I can move to the pieces. Let me grab just a little bit more wax. Oops, wrong spot. Wrong spot, Jamie. Buffing the night away. Hi, Cindy Cravens. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're working on a quilt block called the Virginia Reel. It's one that was, I think we released it last year at summer, and I didn't get around to finishing it. So we're working on it tonight. That's the one we're doing. I'm just distressing our areas here. And I'm being kind of quiet tonight. I'm so sorry. I don't have any funny stories to tell you. There we go. The background is now finished. There's a couple of spots that are darker than I would like them to be, but that's okay. There's that. Looking messy, but once we get our pieces on there, it won't be so bad. It will not be so bad. Okay, let's start with our pieces. These little ones are gonna worry me. 2, 3, I don't need you. Let's do these 4 first. And then we'll do the little ones. Let me gather all the little ones together. Get all our little pieces together in one spot. Let's get our little napkin pieces going here. I think I'm going to be kind of, hopefully I'll be light-handed with these. There we go. One down. 5 bajillion to go. I could put them down. I could glue them and then distress. I didn't think about that. You could do it that way too, but I didn't think about it until now, so let's just keep rolling. Keep on rolling. 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 Rolling on the river. I don't own the rights to that music, Facebook. I better stop singing. It's not my page. Not my page. I don't want to get Christina in trouble. She might not let me do any more barn quilts with you all. One of my little pieces just tore off. Nope, there it is. I think I salvaged it. There we go. There we go. I guess I need to be gentle with this. Gentle, gentle. Gotta be gentle. Here we go. There we are. This is so exciting, isn't it? Aren't you on the edge of your seat? With excitement? I'm not a soap opera. Some of you are probably like, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're not a soap opera. Okay, there's one down. Maybe it won't take too long. I decided to do a neutral tonight. It's been a while since I've done anything neutral. One, two, three, four. Oops. I'm distressing the wrong side while trying to keep up with the comments because they're just flying by. Anybody going on vacation anywhere this summer? Have you already been on vacation? Where'd you go? If you went, or have you been anywhere exciting? There's number 2. 4. We'll be halfway finished after these 2. I've been nowhere. Probably won't go on the edge of your bed. You have 2 woven hearts to do for 2 people. Oh, Mindy, you're into business now. Oh, girly. That's exciting. Are you gifting them or are they orders? That's a good idea. You could make them and get people to make them for orders. Let me dip in the wax a little bit here. I don't need to go so heavy-handed, but I say I'm not going to, and then I do every single time. Just heavy-handed as can be. I don't mean to be. I really don't. I promise. Wish you could go on vacation this summer. Maybe next year we will get to go somewhere. I hope you can too. I don't think I'm going anywhere. All right, 4 more little ones, and then we just have the strips to do. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. I did math. That's scary. If you could go on vacation anywhere that you wanted to, where would you go? Let's dream a little. I got to think about this. Maybe Hawaii? Maybe Hawaii. Just got back from Niagara Falls. 5 of us in 1 car. Wow, Darlene. Did you guys have a great time? Did you go to the U.S. side or the Canadian side? Or did you do both? Did you do the little boat tour, the boat ferry thing they do? I don't know what you call it. Did you get sprayed with the falls, the mist of the falls? Okay, now we just have our little strips to do. Let's put these right here. Let those dry just a little bit, wee bit more here. Let's go for it. CBS Sports presents the U.S. Open. Do you like sports, Mike? Is the U.S. Open, this is going to show my ignorance. Is the U.S. Open golf or is it tennis? I have live brain right now, can't think. Hey, Angela, how are you? Watching in silence from the softball field. Okay. You'd go to Colorado to see your grandbabies. Aw. Ooh, Darlene says African safari or Hawaii. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let me add. I thought I'd stuck my hand in some paint or something. I'm like, there's no paint to put. I didn't. Ireland. Oh, yes. Ireland. We forgot about Ireland and Scotland. I want to go to Ireland and Scotland. Italy. I don't know what I do about eating in Italy. I don't know how a celiac would make it in Italy. Next. That's what Hi, Bonnie. You are okay, my dear. We're just distressing some pieces. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Just distressing some pieces here. I think I need to reload my paintbrush again. Not my paintbrush, my waxing brush. We are getting there, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We were working on a quilt pattern called the Virginia Reel. It has another name too, something about knots, either tangled knots or tied in knots or something like that. I'll have to go back and look. I meant to look before I went live and I completely forgot it. Let me grab the rest of that wax. Here, I thought I had too much wax pulled out, and it turned out to be okay. Beautiful Island Four Seasons Hotel. Get pampered all week long. There you go. I went on a cruise one time, many years ago. We went to Grand Cayman. I would love to go back to Grand Cayman. They have a sea turtle sanctuary there, or they did. They had a sea turtle sanctuary there. I don't know if they still have it or not, because that was many moons ago. You love Naples, Florida? Oh, never been. I've never been. The only place I've been in Florida is Orlando and Miami. Can't say I've been anywhere else in Florida. All right, 4 more pieces and we get to put it together. Let me grab a little bit more wax here. Just a little bit more wax. I think it would be fun to go to every state in the United States as well. I would like to go to Canada. I'm going to name all the places. I would love to go back to Vermont. That's a beautiful state. Most certainly a beautiful state. There are many beautiful states here in the United States. Oh, you like St. Augustine, Florida? That is where my parents went on their honeymoon. Was to St. Augustine. They honeymooned in St. Augustine. Whoops, making a loud noise, sorry. My little tootsies are cold. Okie dokie, we are finished with the waxing. Let me scoop that rest of that wax back in my little jar. Don't want to waste it. No waste, no waste, no waste. Bermuda is beautiful. I'd like to go to Bermuda. Come to Wyoming. It is a beautiful state, and you can see lots of cowboys. Oh, that sounds like a great fun time right there, Miss Bonnie. Lots of cowboys. I want to see a moose on the loose, y'all. I was in Vermont for almost a month, and I didn't see the first moose. We don't have any moose here. No mooses. Got lots of deer. Other wildlife I wish we didn't have, but what do you know? What do you know? The older you get, the more you just like being home with your family, especially your grandbaby. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be, yeah, I don't know. I kind of would like to travels. But then again, I kind of like to stay home too. So I'm a wishy-washy. What can I say? All right, so now we're going to use art glitter glue. You can get that at the Amazon. And it works like Stick Fast, except it doesn't stick you to yourself, and it doesn't stick you to your project. Yay, my tip wasn't clogged this go around. Who was it that said they have a strawberry festival every year in Tennessee? It was Teresa. Is Teresa still here? When is the strawberry festival? And do you go to it? I guess she does, since she was wanting a t-shirt. Oh, there goes my stomach saying, feed me, Seymour, feed me. Just trying to line it up before I press it down. Let's get that glue to stick. Press it, press it, press it, press it. Okay, now I'm going to start with our little bar pieces here. So let's start there. Let's do 20. I don't want to start with 24. Excuse me, or 22. 21 I can start with, because it's along the edge of the frame. You can use any kind of glue except hot glue, or any kind of glue that adds dimension. You don't want to use that. Well, it's already stuck. You get a little bit more wiggle time with art glitter glue than you do the other glues too. Just FYI. 22, 24 we don't want. 23 we can use. There we go. $28 we can also use. How lucky was I? Just pick that one right on up. Hang on, my board moved on me somehow or another. I think it's too late. It's stuck. Wait a minute, I'm moving it somewhat. That's better than it was. All right, now let's do 28. Let's check those corners and make sure I got everything put where it needs to be. That looks pretty good. Whoops, let's turn the glue over, why don't we? Hello. Oh, it's company. Let's see. Yeah, we're talking to each other. Good deal. 25, we don't need. 26, yes. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. Now, before I put these other ones in, let's get our middle pieces, our polka dot pieces in here. This one's a long one, so we could put it here. Let's put it right there. Just trying to slide that one away from the edge a little bit, but it doesn't want to move on me. So I suppose we'll leave it. That one's locked in place. It's not going anywhere. It says, nope, that's where I'm supposed to go. All right, let's put this one in. I see Tammy watching. Hello, Miss Tammy. I'm turning it upside down now so I can see where my... So I can see where my pieces are. Hello, Miss Tammy. Okay. One more polka dot piece. How are you? Happy Tuesday. So weird to flip it over and not see a number. It kind of freaks me out for a minute. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Those don't have numbers. We're good. Okay. Now we can put in these other little pieces. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to speak. I just saw where you were watching. Load that dishwasher. That's kind of important. Make sure that's in there good. Looks pretty good. Let's do 27. There we go. All right, now let's do 24. Then we'll have all these tedious little pieces to do. Okay, we're good. Now 25. Okay. That looks good. Now let's do these 4 little pieces right here. Let me flip them over so I can see their numbers. Now I'm going to put the glue on here. Instead of on the board. Oh, goodness. There we go. That looks good. Looks good, looks good. Let's see. Oh, I was about to put it on the board. I'm putting it on the little piece because this tip here is very tiny. So let me turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Let's do the next one. Number 19. Let me slide it back over just a wee bit. There we go. Now let's go to number 20. There we go. How many of you have got a pretty garden going, a pretty flowers? I don't even have that. We're in such a drought, it would have been a chore having to water everything every single day. All right, there's number 20. There we go. Now the really tedious ones are all these little bitties. These little bitty pieces over here. There's 4, 9, 10, 6, 3, 2. There's 2, 3, 4. Let's find number 1. There it is. Okay. Shoo-wee. Okay. Got to be very careful not to drop this. Okay, there's number 1. Since I'm already over here, let me grab number 3. Okay, there's number 3. Go ahead and do number 2 and number 4. Y'all bored to death? You love watering plants and flowers. It's relaxing. It's so cute. Thank you, Mindy. I forgot y'all were here for a minute. I was so into what I was doing. I was lost in my work here. Number 2. Okay. Now number 4. Then we get to repeat this 3 more times. Good gracious of Moses. Oh, it got stuck on my shirt. I saw a piece of glitter. Ew. All right, there's 6, 8, 7, and let's find number 5 right there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Darlene says, we have both, but we have had too much water and it is hurting your garden. It's tough, isn't it? Tough, tough, tough. Let's put in number 5. Ooh, I was way off there. There we go. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Let me smear my paint here. I mean my glue, not my paint. Ooh, was way off there too. There we go. Now let's do number 8. Anybody been picking or thrifting or junking lately? And if so, have you found anything good? Or yard selling? That leaves us with number 7. Yes, Mary says yes. Have you found some good stuff, Mary? You always find good stuff. Found any good deals? Anybody shopped with Prime for Prime Day with Amazon? I looked. I didn't really see anything. I didn't really see anything that I needed. Nothing was jumping out at me. Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll put these over here so they'll be up on deck. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 9. You don't need a lot of this glue. I get a little heavy-handed, I'm not going to lie. But a lot of times I'm smearing it when I'm using that tip too. There we go. Not that you need to know, but that was number 10 that I just put down there. There we go. Let's go ahead and do number 11. Happy anniversary, Tiffany. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary and many, many more. Hello, Miss Tracy. How are you? Welcome in and thank you for sprinkling me out there. You're here just in time. We're almost to the end of the road here. There we go. We're almost to the finish line. And the code word is Virginia. If you would like to have this kit link sent to your messenger. Come on. There we go. All right, final 4. Not in basketball. You're so very welcome. I'm sure you loved that song I just sang you too. Not. Not my best singing or my best song. Happy anniversary. Okay, let's do number 15. It was 16. I hope that you have had a very blessed one. And that you have many more blessed ones to come. Oop. There we go. I would hate to know I had to take this one off. To paint it. As a real barn quilt, like a one you draw out, a layout. Okay, one more piece. It was beautiful, wonderful. Thank you for the hearts. That is so very appreciated. Last piece. The last piece. I kind of wish I would have done the background in a different color now. Maybe like that candlelight color. But it's still pretty. I think it is anyways. All right, let me clean my tip and I'll hold it up so you can see it. It's been nice. You were blessed every day. You're thankful. Aw, that's very cool. Very cool indeed. Okay, I've got my lid put on my glue. I didn't forget that. And now I don't know what's the top and the bottom, so there you go. Now there you go. There's our Virginia reel. Of course, I had to do my polka dots, you know. Don't you know? See, it looks no top or bottom. You could even do that one diagonally. Hello, Sunshine Sister. Your notifications were off. Well, that's terrible, Sunshine Sister. But you just came in at the right time because we just finished up. How about that? How's about those apples? There's our Virginia reel. This will go on your list to get. There she is in all of her pretty glory. Thank y'all so much for being with me tonight. I hope you enjoy. You love it? Good. Let's see what Miss Cindy Weems says. See if she loves it. Wonder if I should sand the edges of the frame a little bit. Little bit. Let's do that real quick. Oh yeah, that helps. That's helping. If I'm wiggling you, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I probably am. Ooh, getting the dust everywhere. Now let's do this side, and we'll have all four sides sanded. There we go. That helped it even more. There we go. Just gave it a little distressing on the ends there. Very nice. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Brenda. Let me pull up my comments so I can read them over here on this crazy iPad. Let's see if I missed anything over here. Pull up my iPad and see if we can read comments before I let you go. Okay. Now let's pull up the Facebooks. There I am. Now let's see if I can see comments. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Miss Caffany. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Darlene. Cindy says, I think it's one of your favorites so far. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Tracy. She says it's adorable. And thank you, Pat Webster. And thank you for all the sweet hearts. So there's our Virginia reel. Don't go to sleep. It's not a sleeper anymore, is it? Don't let it go to sleep on you. That's a pretty ones. I just had to do a neutral. My body was saying, do a neutral. Do a neutral. So I did a neutral. Look, here we go. Really good with that. Look. It would go really good with a chicken. Look. Wouldn't they be pretty together? With the barnyard chicken, they would go together pretty good. Especially if I'd have used some green on the Virginia reel, but I didn't want to. I just wanted it to be this color. I just wanted it to be this color. That color, that color. Thank you, Mary Snyder. All right, you ladies and one gentleman. I hope you have a blessed evening, and I thank you for being here.